do with that? Yeah, there it is. I know I could do this. Okay. Trying to teach Tommy Story these tricks with his Rubik's Cube, but I'm letting him use mine. But, you know, I have one and I have another one. And I have another one too, but for a backup. I gave Tommy and Benty a lot of Rubik's Cubes too. My niece and nephews are, well, my nephews, but I'm sure my nieces like to play with them too. They'll probably say, well, William's not playing with it, I'll play with it. Didn't play with it. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh, yeah. Let's see what can I do here. Don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll try it. Logic says it should do what I want. I'm hoping it will do it. Yeah, I think it will. Try this pattern. I hope I'm doing this right. I forgot where I started from. Might be this, I don't know. Oh, he said it might be that. 20 moves away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. That wasn't it. I gotta remember what pattern that was. I know it was halfway there. See this? How do I do that? I gotta get that in there. See, that's supposed to be there, but see, that's where it should be. I don't know. I'll get red where it needs to go. There. Then from there, get to yellow where it needs to go. Well, I know. See, that goes there. I mean, I can solve it, which looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, I'm going to just solve it. Okay, top's done. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do the corners. That way, got that done. I might cut my only time if I do it that way. That. Now if I don't get the top and I go to the bottom, it's important to get the top and get a color line. Although, yeah, color line. So that way, I know that the corners are down here. Because they could be up here. I mean, if I get the top, well, I could get the top done, the corners, then it would be hard to worry about is the corners. And then get those. Well, anyway, you can play around with it. But always make sure you got the top done. So that way, these could either be here or down here. Anyway. See, that's right. That's, okay, diagonally. Okay. This is where I go once, twice, then once. But if it's vertically, then I'd go once, twice. Alright. Now look for patterns. Okay. This pattern. Okay. Here's this pattern. Then twice, back up, twice, back, twice, and then go back, one. Okay, now let's work with the middle. Looks good as John Snyder and all of his team are getting new ideas for stunts. Bo is trying to expand propaganda on Facebook information, and he showed a live feed video backstage. And he's probably got it set up for YouTube too. Go both ways like our church does. When we go live, our church goes live, Good News Baptist Church in Chesapeake, Virginia. GNBC, it goes live on Facebook and YouTube, and also at goodnewsbaptist.org/videos. Okay, that's done, so just look for patterns on the bottom. Oops, forgot to look in the back so I know to go the other way. Okay, so get this done. Let's see what pattern it is now. Oh, okay. I'll do it again. Now it should be a pattern. There it is. Once, twice, once, back twice. There we go. I made a wrong turn. I don't know how I did that. Oh yeah, I remember why I went wrong. I forgot what color pattern I started out with, that's why. Okay, I started out with blue. So, if I do this right, I hope I got the right blue. See, it could be that blue or it could be this blue. I don't know which one. Oh well, I'll find out. No, that can't be right. That don't even look like it's gonna work. Okay. One of these blue. And maybe it's this one. No, that's not it. One of these blue is what I'm looking for. No. Maybe this is it. 20. No, that don't look right either. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. See, that one I'm going to memorize because that one takes a while to get it right. Tricky Ricky used an old, his version of the Rubik's Cube that How to Disturb Reality. Derek 2.0 showed how to do, based on Daryl's Enchanted Cube, erno Rubik's Cube you can find in Magic Shops in the 1980s, and Doug Henny did it on one of his 7 specials on Magic NBC, Doug Henny's Magic World of Magic, Magic on Broadway. That version of Doug Henny's version in the 80s, everybody on YouTube showed how to make, where even Tricky Ricky did it. You just take a regular Rubik's Cube and another Rubik's Cube, you take the stickers off of one and make sure it doesn't have the same colors of the, and make sure it's the same colors on your Rubik's Cube, but different than the ones that's solved. In other words, I don't see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, but one side has mixed up stickers. You took stickers off the Rubik's Cube and you put different colors on there, and now you have to memorize a mix, but back then we didn't know about mixes, and I don't think Tricky Ricky showed an instruction on it, but I knew how to solve a Rubik's Cube. But anyway, Bob Scuffle bought it for me a long time ago, but I didn't know how to work it. But Jarek of How to Disturb Reality shows how to do it, and other magicians showed how to do it on YouTube. The Daryl version, the Enchanted Cube, Rubik's Cube puzzle. In other words, and Doug Henny would spin it like this, it's like a Stephen Brundage idea. He would spin it in such a way that it looked like it showed all the sides of the cube, but he kept not showing that one side of the cube that was mixed. It was mixed, but he had a certain way to solve it to get all of the sides done except for the mixed side that he would show. He would do it like toss it in the air or something, make sure it land, so that way he could show. Kenny had a way of doing it, where he could show it without showing the bottom of the cube. I don't know. You'd have to watch Doug Henning to get to know what I'm trying to say, because I can't do it. I need to watch his maneuvers. But anyway, Doug Henning is cool to think of that idea. And then Henry Ayers came up with Rubik's RD, I forgot what that meant, and then Rubik's Dreams and Rubik's Dreams 360, and then Venom Cube, and then Stephen Brunage started the pure sleight of hand Rubik's Cube ideas, and that's the kind I can work with, and a lot of magicians, even Ryland and Greg Petty, they do the instant solve. And the toss-up solve, or revolving solve, either way. I like to do the revolving version of it. But you can show it and do like a little toss-up idea. You could even do it for, you show it mix, the behind the back solve, or in the bag solve, or instant solve, either way. So the hand is empty, and then ta-da. But you could toss it over your shoulder and catch it, or have someone else catch it. But the thing is, I don't know how to do the toss up over the shoulder. I know how to juggle, but I don't know how to do it. I never did learn that behind the back thing. I would probably throw it, go the opposite direction. I don't know if I have to lean or something. I don't think I got the leverage to do that. But Steve Browning said if you can't do that, you can just put it behind you, put it behind your back and bring it out like that. And that's what I'm doing. And it still does the trick. Everybody's still amazed. And like Stephen Brunson always says, some people may think you got an extra Rubik's Cube. He says he has that problem, but I always turn around just to prove I don't got another cube. There's a Chinese magician who learned to do a switch out, like how you do a coin switch out from the mix to the solid, with a little neat gadget idea. Now on Busch Gardens, Windberg, Virginia, and in 1990 something or 2000 something, me, Tommy, and Dave Duncan, maybe Michael Klein, who went to Busch Gardens, Windberg, and sometimes the stories would go, and Matt Galley, his parents. Then we went to King's Dominion right after that. Anyway, I'm trying to think. We've been to Florida too, and went to the magic shop, bought a lot of magic stuff there too. Mickey's Magic Shop. You can find it on YouTube. There's a guy who works there. Anyway, I was going somewhere with that. Oh yeah, it was a strolling magician or the theme piece too big inside the theater, and he would have someone mix the cube up, and then he would toss it in the air and catch it, and it'd be solved. So my conclusion is he loaded it into a toppet, as Michael Emmer calls it, a poacher's pocket, and then brings out another cube secretly, it's already solid. And we talked shop, and he said, "Yep, that's how I did it." "How'd you guess that?" I said, "I just figured that's the only way it could have been done."